Yo, you wanna know who the weaklings are? I'ma let you know in this clip who the weaklings are, the weakest motherfuckers out here. You feel me? I remember very well me, even way back then when I was still in school, man. I used to ride solo, you feel me? I used to have a corner like where I hang out by myself, you feel me? I've never really been about the parks, hanging out with people and stuff. I've always, tried to like reserve myself, you feel me? Not in a way that I feel like I'm better than anyone or like, I'm special. Like I'm talking about things that I even like I used to carry myself that way even before I actually realized or I got to the understanding of me being, a chosen one in a sense, you feel me? Yeah, so I used to like, always like, kick in by myself. And, it's not in a way that I was lonely or like, I just never felt this, Decepticans like from day one, you feel me? Yeah, so I have always found solitude very, very appealing to me, you feel me? I never really like, was about, gangs, like, okay, like, running with, many boys and shit. I remember I had, a selected few that I used to like kick in with in a sense, you feel me? Yeah, so them days, my boys, like with the one like we used to like vibe with, we were like all kings in a sense, you feel me? For I don't really like fuck with everybody out here, you feel me? You gotta show me or you gotta prove to me that you're actually worth my time and my energy for me to like be able to like to kick in with you or to like, do one or two things with you in a sense, you feel me? Yeah, but even back then when I was still in school, man, I used to not kick in with everybody. You would never like see me with like we running in parks or 20 dudes or 10 dudes. They be performing. I feel like that's a lot of, like a lot of energy, like in a sense that you can't really like, be yourself in a sense, you feel me? Yeah, so for the weaklings, man, the weaklings, they always, they always roll in parks, you feel me? Yeah, so if you really want to spot out the weaklings, man, just see the ones that are always, in parks. They always keep chatting, this, that, piling around, like talking, branding their mother. You feel me? For the dude, for like people like us who are solid in their frame, like people who are like, grounded, people who are like, like aware of themselves in a sense. We don't really feel the need to like be, with everything going on or with everyone in a sense. You feel me? For our solitude is like everything in a sense, you feel me? And this all, moving in parks for the most part, it's like people just be feeding off of each other's energy in a sense, you feel me? Yeah, so the weaklings, man, they're easily spot. They always run around in gangs, like, they be checking out. If you see like, if you check out some movies, like you will see that they be trying to like, like, bro, like you actually lame ass motherfucker in a sense, you feel me? For you can't even like be by yourself, you can't like stand, by yourself in a sense and run and just do your own thing in a sense, you feel me? Yeah, so the weaklings, fellas, are meant to let you guys know that the weaklings, they're always, in parks. They can't really like do anything except, when they're actually, with what they refer to as their clique in a sense, you feel me? Yeah, so like I mentioned in my previous clips, man, go check out my YouTube, fellas. Subscribe to my YouTube, like my videos, you feel me? And check out the links that I'm gonna drop in the cards here. I got a video up here, I got a playlist down, so check out the live deep into my content, and I'm gonna catch you all in the next clip. Peace.